The Mahindra Scorpio-N has been winning hearts ever since it was launched. SUV enthusiasts have been flocking to it, and customer testimonials do highlight the fact and cement the fact that this is a vehicle with a go-anywhere attitude. When it was launched, it was the Z6 that caught our fancy, and we thought that now that we have our hands on it, let's take it out for a great spin and check out what this version is all about. Before we set out on our drive, the Scorpio-N Z6 is already scoring points. After all, design plays such a big part in the decision-making process when it comes to vehicle purchase, and this is an aspect that Mahindra got so right with the Scorpio-N. The solid chisel looks are only the beginning, and it has that quintessential SUV stance. I love the big sculpted bonnet, strong shoulder line, and the sheer size. After all, it is an authentic SUV that boasts of a body-on-frame platform that gives it a robust build and adds to its go-anywhere attitude. Further to that, the fine detailing and proportions give the Scorpio-N Z6 an unmissable presence, and I would not be wrong to claim that the design does turn heads. Whether it is parked or on the move, the Scorpio-N Z6 commands attention. While on the topic of design, I've taken the liberty to sweeten the deal just a bit by adding these really neat-looking 17-inch alloys. It's the only change that I felt like making. The cabin has a nice sporty upmarket look and layout. It is extremely spacious on board, and the third row is rather practical as compared to what we have seen on other SUVs. And when you take the price into consideration, it actually offers 2 more seats as compared to the urban soft-roaders that sit in a similar price bracket. This version also gets a lot of kit, with the highlight being the Adrenox Connect, built-in Alexa, and over 60 connected features. It is a well-packaged machine that delivers on all counts when it comes to creature comforts as well. Standard equipment on the Z6 includes steering-mounted controls for audio and cruise control, electric power steering, power windows with anti-pinch functionality for the driver window, electric ORVMs, a neat sunroof, seat height adjust along with lumbar support, and to enhance the versatility of the cabin, it also benefits from a one-touch tumble function on the second row with a fold and tumble third row that frees up a ton of space if you want to load it up. Taking all of that into account, the Scorpio-N Z6 delivers on a list of features that would shame just about every SUV that sits in the 20 lakh price bracket. But having said that, there's more to the story that unravels from being behind the wheel. Powering the Scorpio-N Z6 is a spirited 2.2-liter mHawk diesel engine that delivers 172 bhp and a stonking 370 Nm of torque with the manual version. The automatic version, incidentally, offers 400 Nm of torque. Out where I am, this power does come in handy, and it makes going up steep inclines look like a walk in the park. Of course, when you compare it to a 1.5-liter engine that some soft-roaders come with, the Scorpio-N wins the power battle without a doubt. The sheer brute force that it delivers is exceptional to say the least, and driving it around in the hills is an absolute delight. The icing on the cake is that this engine is rather frugal too, and it is very easy on the pocket. Having said that, performance is not just about the engine power. It is also about the vehicle's dynamic ability. Now, the Mahindra Scorpio-N Z6 is your body-on-frame SUV, and the old school of thought will tell you that such vehicles don't handle very well. You do get a pronounced amount of body roll as compared to monocoque SUVs. But that is as far from the truth as possible. because Mahindra has really worked it hard on the suspension to get that right and to make sure that the Scorpio-N handles like a charm. Making my way through the hills out here in Munnar, where I have access to some fantastic stretches of tarmac, coupled with numerous corners, some tight and some that you can take at higher speeds, it is a true test of a vehicle's dynamic ability. Mahindra has worked hard at getting the suspension set up right on the Scorpio-N, and the way it takes corners will leave you surprised. Such is its nature that you feel tempted to push it through the corners, for you know it will take them without too much body roll, and at the same time, you feel in absolute control. This physics-defying magic can be credited to the Watts-Link rear suspension that aids in stability, along with the frequency-dependent dampers, or FTD if you will, both up front and at the rear, as well as the advanced MTV-CL technology. As much fun as it is to drive, the Mahindra Scorpio-N Z6 also comes with a host of safety features. This includes the electronic stability program. You get hill descent control, hill hold control. You also get ventilated disc brakes on all 4 wheels. And to make parking easier, you've got the reverse parking sensors. To top it off, it is also the only body-on-frame SUV to have a GNCAP rating of 5 stars. As a package, the Scorpio-N Z6 delivers on all counts. It is powerful, built tough, safe, feature-rich, and sits in a segment where it outclasses the competition. It is an able all-rounder that wins you over with its striking design, dynamic ability, and sheer level of comfort. As a robust SUV, the Scorpio-N Z6 strikes an emotional chord and hits at the very sentiment that SUV owners are looking for. A vehicle that is big, plush, and feels like it can take on anything. At a 20 lakh rupee price point, there really is nothing else out there quite like it. And frankly, nothing else will do.